Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded update video. Today we're hopping in and we are talking the changes that have happened between update 13 and update 14 into the homestretch update on all of the third-person animations for walking, swinging weapons, and also we're going to cover a little bit about Burglar as well in this video. So if you guys are excited to see all those different animations, make sure you guys hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. But let's hop in and let's talk about animations, shall we? Okay, so how we're going to go through this. So what I have done is on the left-hand side over here, I have put the new animations that have come in the homestretch update, and then on the right, I have the animations that are originally from the start of the game. Well, there's been some changes, but all in all, these are the different changes and updates. The first thing we're going to go through is walking. The second thing we're going to go through is running, and then we're going to move into weapon swinging. So let's talk about running first. So I'm going to go ahead and play this and pause it as we go. So let's go ahead and start playing it. You guys can see here that the walking animations aren't actually that different at all. There's a little bit more of arm sway, but there's not that much different right now with the animations that are happening there. Really what changes is when you get to running. You can see here that when Pete is running now, he is really moving his arms back and forth a little bit more. He's really getting that like swivel that he's got going on, right? Whenever he's actually up and running, making it look like he's not a stiff plank doing this. It actually looks like he's actually getting up and doing some running. So that's really what's happening there. Now let's talk about some weapon animations. So the weapons we're going to be going over are the Colt, and then we're going to go over the Club of the Mother Demon, because the Club of the Mother Demon has some pretty good swinging animations there. Then we're going to go over the axe animation, the spear animation, the arrow animation, and then the dagger animation. So let's go over all these one by one. Now, one thing I do want to point out with the Colt is it did get a little bit more of an adjustment. But when you start seeing focus in on the Colt swinging in the homestretch update, because there's actually an effect to the weapon swinging now. So you can actually see it's creating somewhat of a fire when you're swinging. It's absolutely a gorgeous animation, and I really like what they did to it to allow you to actually have some sort of animation or more or less effect on using a weapon that's literally on fire. So I think that that's really cool. Also, now, moving on to the Club of the Mother Demon animation. I love this animation as well, because if you guys look to Pete from 0.13 or previous to the homestretch update, when he's swinging, he's very, very stiff. But when you're looking at the updated version of the swinging with this club, you can see that he's actually putting some serious muscle into it, and it's actually lifting him off of the ground when he's swinging. You can see his feet come up like that. So he's actually putting some more gusto into doing that downward swing now, making it look like there's even more power, and that club really has some weight behind it. So fantastic animation there. Now, we're moving on to the termite axe here. There's not really a whole lot other than it was slowed down a little bit. Some of this is due to clicking on my side, but all in all, there's not all that much different there. The spear, I'm pretty sure, doesn't have any changes in its animation at all. It looks exactly the same. And then we move on to crossbows. So the crossbow didn't really change at all either. It looks exactly the same as it did. I thought that the crossbow animation didn't really need any changes either. So far, I think that that's really good. Now, the dagger too, there's not a lot of weight behind that dagger. It doesn't have too much of a change. You can see that they do a little bit of a hop there, but it's, you know, the hop's just been timed a little bit differently, but all in all, it's exactly the same animation. We'll go over these one more time. I'm not going to talk through you guys going through and watching the weapon animations so you guys can see them all, and we'll just go ahead and watch them. You guys can enjoy them as they are. Okay, and now finally, we're just going to talk about Burglar a little bit. So like I said, Burglar did get some crazy animation changes, and that's because literally he can move around now. He talks, he interacts with himself. He does not just stand still anymore. So you can actually go up and watch him go around the base and actually interact. What I've done here is I've just go ahead and set up a little bit of a animation list montage here, more or less. I'm just watching him and I'll let it play in the background. But you guys can see he moves around now. He interacts with the different things. He talks more. He's got fun little sayings that he says all the time that I think are really neat. But yeah, he just has actual life to him. Now, I didn't put a comparison in this animation because I didn't think that it was really worth showing you guys Burgle standing still. I thought we'd give Burgle the main light here and allow him to shine through and stand up and get to moving around and show you guys all of his animations. But thank you everybody so much for watching this one. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And if you guys haven't already, go check out my Twitch channel because I'm doing more grounded stuff over there as well if you guys want more grounded content. But thank you guys all so much, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.